Yo, chat. What's good, everybody? Well, you guys are gonna see this video once again. Today is Tuesday. No, yes, today's Tuesday. February the 3rd. This video came out today, but I'm gonna post this video tomorrow on Wednesday because I close tomorrow. I leave work at 9:30, and you guys already know. Once I close, yeah. So today I left work early. I started from 10 and I left like around 3, right? So I'm at the bus transit area, right? I'm at like the bus stop, right? Cause I work like at the mall, but at like the warehouse at this company and shit, right? So I walked to like the nearest what you call it? I walked to the nearest um transit stop, right? So I had to cross like two main roads to actually get there, right? I got there safely, right? And like as I'm waiting there, I'm like, bro, like I got my head down, bro. Chat for some reason, bro. Bro. Everything always happens whenever I got my head always down on my phone, right? And like bear in mind, I got headphones in, right? I got music blasting in my ears, right? And like, bro, I got my head down like this, and like I'm hearing something downshifting. It sounds like a very nice car. Chat. When I tell you, you guys will not believe what car it is, bro. It is my dream car. 2 weeks ago, I did a reaction video of the Porsches going up against each other, right? You guys saw that, right? And like, I actually predicted. I'm like, wait, I've never ever seen this car on the road. 2 weeks later, today, when I left work, chat, I look up, you guys would not believe it, bro. It's my dream car. Literally, the light just turned red. It's right here, chat. Right here, chat. Look at it, bro. I'm gonna zoom in for y'all. I'm gonna go in the first person right here. See, right here, chat. That's me standing at the bus stop right here. And like, it's right here. The light turned red. That's it right here, bro. That's my dream car right here. I've never ever seen it on the road until today. Bro, for some reason, bro, the man above said, Richard, look up. I looked up. Oh my God, bro. Bro, chat, it looks amazing in person, bro. I'm like, wow. Like, bro, that's my dream car right there. And, bro, it's my first time seeing that shit on the road, bro. Not gonna lie, bro. That right there, that's a sign from the man above to work hard, bro. I gotta work hard for that car, bro. I need that car, man. With that being said, chat, we have here. You guys already know. I'm gonna drop this video on a Wednesday. Cause we have here is the Aston V12 Vanquish, a true Ferrari killer. You guys already know it is a Ferrari killer. I've done a reaction video probably like a month ago or so, last year, and yeah, that thing it was pulling. So now we have it here. Let me make sure we straight. All right, let's get it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.
I've always liked and admired Aston Martin, but I've never actually wanted to own one. However, could this new car change all of that? It looks fantastic. It sounds fantastic. And its engine produces more
V12
torque than any other road-going Aston Martin engine. Whoa! But is all this enough to overcome a few serious problems I've already noticed with the car? People are going to want to get fingers like that. One of which is the fact that it costs more than the average house. This Aston Martin umbrella costs 300 quid! Now we're going to find out whether I've been wrong about Aston Martin all these years, or whether this car's going to prove me right. I'm Watson, and you're watching CARWOW. Aston Martin is a little bit old-fashioned, but in a good way. You know how Bentley's like downsized its W12 engine to a V8 with hybrid power? Not here, not for the flagship Aston Martin. We've still got a full complement of 12 cylinders, and if you pay Aston Martin an extra £10,000 you can get an uprated titanium exhaust for even more noise resonance. However, this particular car I have here has a little bit of a secret. Cue sound montage.
Taxes was feeling
Bro, chat, bro, like, bro, that GT3 RS, bro, like, bro, I'm like, damn.
Could you guess what the secret was? Well, it's this car's actually fitted with an aftermarket Quicksilver exhaust. It costs £35,000. Sounds expensive.
Damn.
No, it does sound expensive, doesn't it? Yeah, it definitely does. However, this car isn't all fart and no poo. It's got some serious performance to go with that serious sound. This is a truly landmark car for Aston Martin because it has more grunt than any other Aston Martin before it, and that is thanks to this.
A V12.
A wonderful 5.2 litre twin turbocharged V12, which puts out an incredible 1000 newton meters of torque, which incidentally is slightly more torque than you get from the 7.3 litre V12 in the multi-million pound Victor. And this car only has slightly less horsepower than that as well, at 835 horsepower, which incidentally,
But 835 horsepower. Bear in mind, that car is not all-wheel drive. That shit is rear-wheel drive. So that thing is pushing 835 horsepower to the rear wheels. Max. That's crazy. And bro, like once that shit picks up, it picks up.
it's 5 more horsepower than you get from the Ferrari 12 cylinder. So turn up Ferrari. Now this engine is actually related to the V12 in the original Ford Duratec. This thing's accelerating.
I can smell a copyright.
Put you off. Let's see how fast this thing's accelerating.
Yeah, it's that rear drive, man.
Bloody hell. What happened there? That was strange. So 0-60 in 4.7, quarter mile in 12.4, but it said something about the tyres. It like stopped pulling in 4th gear. That was weird. Let's give it one more go. And it's not even saying launch control now, so let's go into park. Neutral. Drive. That's actually better without launch control.
Now it's pulling.
Let's do that again. Limited speed, winter tyres. 0-60 3.8, quarter mile 11.71 because of winter tyre settings. I don't know how to turn this off. Winter tyre limit 150. Okay, here we go. We're on this time. It's pulling hard.
Now it's pulling.
This is the one.
I think pulling now.
Wow. 0-60, 3.6 seconds, quarter mile in 11.2. Woo! That'll do the job. This is not so much of a car as a road missile. I mean, just look at it. Look at the size of this bonnet. It looks like it's been designed to penetrate 10 metres deep of concrete bunker. It's madness. I mean, the grille at the front, right? Traditional Aston grille, but it's about 13% bigger to allow more air into that huge V12. You've also got these cool strakes on the bonnet in carbon fibre. I mean, it looks the part, doesn't it? They've actually stretched the wheelbase by 80 millimetres. It's such a long car. It's almost 5 metres long. I mean, some journalists have criticised it by saying that from some angles it looks a bit too similar to the DB12, but where critics have definitely got it wrong is around the back. I have no idea why this particular feature here, this part, which is called the shield, hasn't received universal praise because it just makes the rear of this car look so distinctive. You can have it in different colours, but I particularly like it in this clear carbon. I'm not
gonna lie, but you guys may agree with me, but I feel like they should have put, you know, Aston Martin along right here. I'm not gonna lie. And instead of just make it like you know, carbon, at least put like you know, the brand Aston Martin into carbon fiber, and then just like you know, put it there instead of it being like, you know, blank. But hey, I'm not the brand. I'm just a messenger. But yeah.
Also, we have these 7 little slash LED lights at the rear, which are a nod to the track-only Vulcan. We've got a really cool rear diffuser and massive exhaust tailpipes. So they are slight exaggerations. The actual pipes are in there, but they're still rather large. Overall, this car is so beautiful. Makes me proud to be British, you know.
But what's up with
these? But there is the obvious problem. This car is insanely expensive. It starts from 330,000.
Ain't the GT3 RS, the YSAT package, ain't that bit? It's like 400 grand. I may be wrong. 330,000. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can get. That's a lot of money though. But it is a V12 though.
£1,000, which is more than the cost of the average home in the UK, £270,000. Oh, and this car is slightly more expensive than that still because it's fitted with some choice options, such as the carbon fibre on the exterior, £26,500.
Damn!
The carbon fibre here on the interior, £15,000. The wheels, £5,000. We've even got an umbrella, this Aston Martin umbrella, which by the way does have a lovely handle, but it costs 300 quid. The total price of options on this car, £60,000, which means this one that I'm sat in, 400 grand. But the
damn, that's after taxes too.
£60,000, which means this one that I'm sat in,
395,540 grand after all the options and maybe plus tax too on top of that. Damn, 400 grand basically. Shit.
Grand. But the bizarre thing is that it may seem really extortionate, but Aston Martin will actually pay you to buy this car. No, really, they will. You see, according to the latest financial information, in quarter 3 of 2025, Aston Martin made a £111 million loss, and during that period they delivered 1,430 cars. So they lose 78 grand per car. So yeah, they're paying you £78,000 to buy a Vanquish. So do it. It's actually an insane deal. But if you still haven't got the money for one, I do have a solution. One of the best value used sports cars you can buy right now is also an Aston Martin. It's the Vanquish. If you look, here's a 2015 model I found on CARWOW for less than £44,000. That's insane. But there is a risk when you're buying used, and that's that something might have happened to the car. Now, I've done a car vertical history check on the car on CARWOW and it's come back clean. However, here are some examples of car vertical history checks on some other Vanquiches which weren't so clean. Oh dear, you wouldn't want to buy any of those, would you? That's why whenever you're buying a used car, you absolutely should do a vehicle history check. And
I'm not going to change it.
Car vertical and use the code CARWOW for.
I'm not going to skip it because somebody in the comments like, oh my god, why you skip it, bro? Why you skip it? Whiny ass people, bro. Damn.
Whenever you drive this car, whatever the journey, whatever the conditions, it just makes you feel so alive. There's nothing quite like knowing that you've got 1,000 Newton meters of torque being deployed through just 2 rear tyres at your right foot to really focus your mind. You do have to think about what you're doing on a day like today when it's a bit greasy, but what you can do is still enjoy the performance because you just short shift the gears and just ride that wave of torque, and you can just sense the tyres just starting to let go because it lets you know what's going on through your bottom. You can tell the amount of traction you've got. Plus, the stability control is actually quite good. If you're flooring it will give you a bit of slip and the car will step slightly, but it gathers itself up so you don't end up in a ditch. Now, one of the benefits of this, while it is very easy to break traction, you can feel the performance quite easily without having to rev it all the way out, which is handy when it's wet like this. Something you're not going to be able to do in a Ferrari 12 cylinder where all the power's at the top end of the rev range. Woo. It's such a wild ride. However, this car isn't a one-trick pony. It's not just about straight-line performance. It's so much fun just balancing the traction. I love it. For something that weighs 1,900 kilograms, it handles surprisingly well. The steering is really responsive and darty, and it's got a nice meaty feel to it. But the real star of the show for me is the suspension. So it's got 3 different settings, but I've been driving it in comfort mode because then, it does with bumps so well. Yet when you hammer it through the bends, it stays super car flat. Let's be honest though, for most people, most of the time, in most of the conditions, they're going to be quicker in a Bentley Continental GT. Just are with that 4-wheel drive traction, but Bentley Continental GT just does not give you the feels that this car does. It feels like it wants to kill you at times, but then it's like, you know what, actually I won't. That's what just happened there. But there is a way that the Bentley is definitely superior than this thing. For a big car, it's actually quite small inside. I mean, it's almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meters long, But it's only a two-seater, so you're probably thinking, oh, the boot's probably massive then, isn't it? Well,
nope.
Great. No, it's not. It's not massive at all.
God.
Look, it's really, really, really small.
Oh my God! You're paying $395,000 for that. You can't even fit a 50-inch flat screen TV in there, yo. Come on, Aston Martin. Come on now. Come on, bro. For $395,000. For the price range for that, bro. What is this? This looked like a tent. And look at the umbrella. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. That's crazy.
248 litres.
Wow.
I mean, that's smaller even than a Bentley Continental GT, which is about the same size, but obviously the Bentley has some rear seats, and the Bentley's a hybrid, so underneath the boot floor there's loads of hybrid gubbins and batteries and stuff. If this was a hybrid and it had stuff under the boot floor, the boot space would be about the same as my pockets. But there is a solution. Look, there's a little bit of extra storage space here on these ledges behind the front seats. Brilliant. I just don't know why they didn't bother to move the whole bulkhead forward and just give you a bigger boot. Especially as when you put things on here and they're loose and you suddenly hit the brakes, things are just going to fly through the cabin, aren't they? And this car does have some serious brakes. They're the second largest fitted to any Aston Martin, only the 707 DBX.
Oh, speaking of that, I've also seen that in person. I have it in my phone, bro. That thing look gorgeous, chat. It's like a white one, bro. Like, bro, that thing's so gorgeous, dog. Oh my God, bro. Like, bro, a lot of cars that I haven't seen, like, you know, in person, it's like, bro, like when you actually see it in person, it just blows your mind, bro. Like, bro, like I have reacted to a lot of cars that I haven't seen in person, but bro, that one and plus the GT3 RS in person, oh man, bro, that thing looks amazing, bro. Even the Lambos too, bro. In person, oh man.
Big heavy SUV, and the Valkyrie have bigger brakes. So we have 410mm discs up front, 6-piston calipers, 360 at the rear with 4-piston calipers, and obviously because this is the flagship, the Vanquish, they're carbon ceramics as standard, which help reduce unsprung mass, which us motoring journalists really love. Less unsprung mass, more steering feel. 27kg weight saving actually compared to if they were iron discs. However, what really matters is the performance. Let's do a brake test from 60 miles an hour. There you go. Tap on the anchors now.
Oh my God.
32 metres, that is impressive.
That's impressive.
But is the interior as impressive? Well, yes. Yes, it is. The design looks cool, and some of the materials are just lovely. Oh, carbon fibre, that feels nice. That feels expensive. This is expensive. Oh, love the feel of the drive select mode there, and the volume controls, very, very nice. Seating position's great as well, and the seats themselves look good. We've got some mod cons like wireless charging with cooling, as well as your USB-Cs. But it's not all good though. A couple of things do let the side down, like some cheaper feeling plasticky bits and the infotainment screen, which is a little bit dark and dull and slow to respond. It's a bit annoying when you have a car that's this expensive but a cheap Chinese SUV has a much better infotainment system. That's embarrassing, isn't it? Thing is though, the rest of this car feels suitably expensive, but will other people think it's expensive? Driving this car at slow speeds around towns and villages is an event for many different reasons. One is, it gets attention. The second one is, it gets attention, sometimes for the wrong reasons. It's also an event because you really, really, really have to concentrate just as much as when you're driving it fast, because of the sheer size of this thing. Don't think she liked the look of it too much, she's frowning a bit. I mean, this, normally in any other vehicle I'll be fine. With this, I'm a little bit nervous. Thankfully, we do have surround cameras. I think I might deploy them now. Look how tiny that makes the car look. Where it gets really interesting is doing this kind of thing, going through narrow gaps and roads. Oh, not looking forward to this. Come on, surround view cameras, we need you now. Oh, I don't want another car coming the other way. And I can't go up the curb. How understanding will these guys be? Please go up there, please go up there.
Hey, we got this old mattress,
Waterbed,
and the receipt. How about?
Bro, that car look long as shit, bro. Pause.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, he was fine. In lots of other cars, I'd just cruise down here at 20, no problem at all. But with this, with the sharp curb on the left, cars on the right, and wing mirrors that really do poke out quite a way, like antlers on a deer, I'm really quite concerned. Oh, I've got to go this way now. Please be understanding. You're really just, yes, people are being kind, thank you. Oh no, this is the worst thing, when someone has their wheel like that. Yeah, she's got it. Sorry. They all seem quite understanding. I wonder if they'd been so understanding if it was a Ferrari or a Porsche. There's something about an Aston, gives you a bit more leeway. Now let's find somewhere to park. Can I make it through here? Oh, panic. Panic at the disco. Right, and there's someone behind as well. Chaos ensues. Right, going to drive. Oh, there's more. No. Please reverse. Yeah, honestly, it's the Aston effect. There is no way this would happen in many other premium car brands.
Everybody get out of the way.
This is a problem.
That's what it feels like.
I can get through. Oh, it's just so long, this bonnet. Oh. Hello, do you like the car? Yeah, it's lovely. It's a little bit scary.
It's very sleek.
It's nice, isn't it? Well, it's got the approval of the Royal Mail, another British institution like Aston Martin. Do you know what? I found all that a little bit more nerve-wracking than driving it quickly. I'm surprised no one's noticed me in this car. I think I need to pull over and take a little bit of a rest.
You mind if I take a picture of you?
Of the car?
Yeah, with you. Just that I see you on the road.
Oh, okay.
Do you mind if I park over there?
Sure.
Sorry if I delayed you.
No, it's fine, don't you worry. Don't get run over.
Do you mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
What's up, man? You
Hello.
good?
Yeah, I'm alright, you?
Yeah, man. You're getting famous even in Brazil. You know that, right?
There we go.
Thanks, man. Have a nice day.
No worries. See you later. You do stand out if you're in a Aston Martin Vanquish. And this car has a few other features that stand out, although this time it's not for good reasons. While you can put the windows down by pressing the unlock button, look, press and hold, they go down. Yeah, kind of handy. On most cars you can also put them up, which is far more important, by pressing the lock button. This was one of Lewis's gripes about this car.
Wow.
And he tried it a few important
That's
by
right.
pressing the lock button. This is
That be go like these. I thought that it closed like this. That be go like these. Wow, that's impressive. I mean, if you're paying almost 400 grand for a car like that shit better be, turning.
one of Lewis's gripes about this car, and he tried it a few times since it didn't work. Lewis,
Temperamental.
you or the car?
The car.
Anyway, let's actually make this into an annoying thing, because there is something annoying about this key, which is genuine. Look, see the buttons here? Why are they so small? Why aren't they the full size of that? Look, can you see that? Sometimes it's hard to press them. You're like pressing like that, and you have to get your bit of your thumb in there to press it. I know why it didn't work for you. It's because the button's so small, you're probably just pressing like that, and your thumb's so fat, you thought you were pressing and you weren't, and that's why it didn't go up. Genuine problem. There's this annoying touch-sensitive button to control the display, and as you can probably see, the display is really, really laggy. You can change the views a bit, like this. Look, go on, let's do like that. No, light theme, like that. See how laggy it is.
Oh nah, y'all see how slow that shit is, bro? Oh my god. Aston, what's going on, bro? Bro, upgrade this, bro. Bro, people are spending bank on this, bro. Why that be so slow? That be struggling.
You can change the views a bit, like this.
It's lagging. That's what it's lagging. It's generally like, look.
Go on, let's do like that.
Look how slow it is.
No, light theme, like that. See how
slow.
laggy it is. Well, that view's alright. I do prefer the other view, but then on the other view with the central rev counter, then either side of it you have different information, but there's nothing really that you want to see. And one thing I definitely don't want to see is that average consumption over 279 miles, 9.2 mpg. 9.2 miles per gallon. The way this side skirt protrudes like that, it's so easy when you get into the car to accidentally just like smash your shin on it like that. Ow! And it really, really hurts. I've done it a few times already myself. And then you've got to be super careful when you're getting out, not to just like put your feet there and scratch it, or even worse, kick it off. That'd be catastrophic. This glove box really is only big enough for keeping your gloves in. Also, the way you have to hold onto the boot to open it, like here, low down, it's always covered in road grime. Look at my fingers. People who can afford to spend 330 grand on a car, I'm going to want to get fingers like that. For such an expensive car, you wouldn't expect such terrible condensation in the headlights. In fact, it's not only condensation, it's actually water droplets. There's a river going on in here. This particular car has a really annoying rattle from behind the dash. You only get it sometimes depending on the road surface you're driving on, but when you get it, you definitely get it, and it's really annoying. If it was my car, I would be taking it back to the dealer. So, how will that affect my verdict on the new V12 Vantage? Well, the V12 Vantage, I've always liked that, but I've never wanted to own one. However, this V12 Vanquish, I rate it highly, and it is the first Aston Martin I would dearly like to own, if only I had £330,000 to spend on a grand tour such as this. Yes, I definitely have it over the Bentley Continental GT, and I definitely have it over a Ferrari 12 Cilindri, although I've never actually driven one of those, but I just prefer the look of this by a country mile. Amazing car this, if only I could have one as my own.
How long is it?
Yeah, chat, I'm not gonna lie, that was a very, very nice video. So, I will be explaining what's going on, right? So, you guys already know. Thursday, I had to think for a second. This week Thursday, Season 2 of Warzone, they will be updating Rebirth Island, right? It is going snow mode now. So they changed the whole environment, and plus they upgraded a part of the map too as well. So it is no more sunny. It's all straight snow. So I will be on that. I deleted Fortnite until March because, bro, they got me heated, bro. Absolutely heated, bro. Heated. So I'm not playing that game until March. The videos that you guys are going to see of me playing 2K, those videos, they were made last year, but I didn't get the chance to drop them, so now I'm actually dropping them. So make sure that you guys check that out. I just made the second round match because I won the first round. All right, I'm a spoiler for y'all. I won the first round, and you know I just made the second round video yesterday. So those Miami Heat videos that you guys are gonna see, those were made last year, but I got some new ones that I made that are saved in my PC yesterday, which was Monday. So I made that bit on Monday. I'm gonna drop this video on Wednesday. You guys already know, right? So I want that ring on 2K26. I'm not playing around, so I'm on that. I've recorded probably like 6 gameplays. So yeah, make sure that y'all go watch that whenever they are dropping. I may be dropping those for like the whole week this week, and you guys already know on Friday I work Friday, I close on Friday, I close on Saturday, so that means that yeah, no drag race video until Monday. Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, so I may not drop the drag race for Saturday. So I may drop it next week whenever I'm off. Right? So bear with me. I close on Saturday, and plus I close on Friday. But CARWOW, they don't drop their drag race video until Saturday. I close on Saturday. So I'm gonna be at work majority like all day on Saturday. So expect that video to be dropping whenever I'm off. Alright? They haven't yet, posted the schedule for next week, so I don't know when. So when it drops, bear with me, and I got y'all. You guys already know. You guys already know the deal. April is gonna be Little Nightmares Part 3. I will be on that. I haven't scheduled a date for me to play that yet. What else? Yeah. With that being said, chat, like, comment, and subscribe. I see you guys on whenever I see y'all. But until then, go watch my previous videos. Make sure that you guys, stay in the loop of the playoff gameplays of me so far. And yeah. With that being said, chat, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna give it back our time, and I see you guys on the next video. Bye. Peace. Goodbye.